वंशी विभूषितकरान्नवनीरदाभात् पीताम्बरात् अरुणबिम्बफलाधरोष्ठात् पूर्णेन्दुसुन्दरमुखात् अरविन्दनेत्रात् कृष्णात् परं किमपि तत्त्वमहं न जाने कृष्णात् परं किमपि तत्त्वमहं न जाने अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम् अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते akhilam madhuram. So that Sri Krishna's birthday we are celebrating. Actually, he has taken birth yesterday night by 12 o'clock and we are celebrating it today. But Krishna, as though he has taken the human form, while describing his birth, Vedavyasa has written, the one who does not have birth has taken birth. So he is the one who neither has birth nor death. He is the supreme reality, but for the people of the world, when there was lot of unrighteousness, torture, etc., he took birth, he took incarnation. So I think most of you know the story that Devaki was the cousin sister of King Kamsa, who was very, very cruel king. And and he was absolutely against Sri Hari. Now, Devaki was married to Vasudeva, and Kamsa himself was present there and did lot of work and gave his sister in marriage. But as he, along with others, he was sending the sister to the in-laws' house, that is Vasudeva's kingdom, there was a sound from the skies that you are a fool. You are so happy, but you know, the eighth child of your sister will kill you. So all his happiness was gone. He became very angry and thinking that the sister's son will kill him, he thought that it would be best to kill the sister right there. So he dragged the sister out of the palanquin and took his sword to kill him. Vasudeva fell at his feet and said that, please don't do that. Why are you killing her? I am giving you a word that when the child is born, I will give the child to you. Vasudeva was known to be a very honest and truthful person, which Kamsa also knew. So Kamsa said, okay, you should give the child. So in time, a child was born, a son was born, and Vasudeva, to keep his word, brought the child to Kamsa. And Kamsa then felt a little sad and sorrowful because he was also in love with the sister and thinking that the sister's child he will have to kill now. But knowing that Vasudeva is truthful and honest, suddenly there was a change of mind in Kamsa, and Kamsa said that the eighth child alone will be killing me. This is the first one. So you take it back. The eighth child you give me. And saying that, gave back the child to Vasudeva. But again at that time, Narada was there, and Narada said, "You are a fool. What did you do? What is eighth? If you count from this side, then eighth will be the last one. If you count from this side, then the eighth will be the first one. So, we do not know which is the eighth one. Better to kill all the children." So, Kamsa killed that child. And ever after, he was killing all the children. Every time a son was born, Kamsa was killing it. He was being told by first of all, he imprisoned Devaki and Vasudeva so that they are under his, in his prison, under everybody's guard. And every time she became pregnant, he will be waiting for the childbirth. And when the guards would come and tell him, then he will go there and kill the child. That went up to the seventh child. And then was the next pregnancy. This next pregnancy, actually, it was, all the gods had decided like this, that a girl will be born, Yogamaya will be born in Devaki's womb, Krishna will be born in Devaki's womb, and a Yogamaya will be born in Nandagopa's wife, Yashoda's womb, and they will be exchanged. So, Yogamaya also was a part of the Devi. Now, this was all not known to them. So, what happened? Krishna was in the womb of Devaki, and Kamsa used to see that the sister was looking very, very bright, as if some rays are coming, She's looking wonderful, beautiful, and as if she's having some divine qualities. He used to think, what is happening? Meanwhile, the day came for the childbirth. And the slokas that I am going to read, it says, it is in the 3rd chapter of the 10th skandha of Bhagavatam, where Vedavyasa is describing how the whole universe was, waiting for this child to be born, and how the whole nature was, getting ready and getting prepared to receive him and welcome him. So this is how it is described. It is described like this. I'll chant the slokas later. First, let me read the meaning. Now came the most auspicious and favorable time when the star Rohini was in the ascendant and all the other stars and planets were in a very beneficent disposition. That is why it is called Ashtami Rohini. Day Ashtami, the lunar day, and Rohini was the star. Peaceful silence reigned in all quarters. The stars shone clear in the sky. All the villages, cowherd settlements, and mining quarries saw the dawn of a prosperous era. The rivers flowed with pellucid water. The tanks were full of lotus blossoms. The woodlands were resonant with the chirping of fluttering birds and the buzzing of bees from the trees and creepers, heavy laden with flowers. All the flowers were in full bloom. Soft blew the breeze, dust-free and fragrant, and gently glowed the fires in the sacrificial hearths of the holy. Excepting the minds of evil ones like Kamsa, the minds of all good men felt peace within. Only Kamsa and Kamsa's associates, they were only feeling that what will happen, this is the eighth one, what will happen. And so they were very anxious and fearful. Otherwise, all men felt peace within. In the heavens, the kettle drums, Dundubhi, of the celestials sounded, announcing the imminent birth of the Lord, who has no birth. The birth, Jayamane Ajane, is a Sanskrit word. The one who has no birth is going to take birth. The Kinnaras and Gandharvas sang, Siddhas and Charanas hymned, the Vidyadharas with Apsaras joyously danced. The Munis together with Devas showered flowers with delight, and the clouds rode gently in tune with the ocean. The ocean was also, beautiful waves were there, and the clouds were in harmony in that tune. At such a time, in the pitch darkness of midnight, Mahavishnu, the resident in the hearts of all. Who is Mahavishnu? Where is he? He is a resident in the hearts of all. He took birth. It's not that Mahavishnu came from the sky. Actually, he is the one who is there inside us. He took birth as Krishna. The resident in the hearts of all was born of the divinely beautiful Devaki, like the full moon rising on the eastern horizon. He took birth. So Vasudeva was looking. And what did Vasudeva find? He found lotus-eyed, four-armed, sporting the conch, mace and other weapons, with the luminous Srivatsa mark on the chest and the shining Kaustubha on the neck, wearing a yellow cloth, possessed of the majesty and grace of a heavy rain cloud, with locks gleaming with the luster of the diadem and earrings studded with precious stones, bedecked with splendorous ornaments like bracelets, armlets, and waist girdle. Such was the luminous form of the unique child that greeted Vasudeva's vision. Vasudeva saw that four-armed child was born. So he started doing stuti to him. He understood that how blessed he was that Krishna took birth, Mahavishnu took birth, and he was able to see him in that form. So he just, in his mind, with delight, he was in the prison. He had nothing with him except maybe his dress. So in delight, what he did, he was a king otherwise. So mentally, he gifted many, many cows to the Brahmins and others. Generally, when a child is born, kings will be giving many things in dana. So Vasudeva, with lot of delight, though he had nothing, mentally gifted all the cows and other things to whomsoever he would have given if he was a free person. Realizing the child to be none other than the Supreme Being and recognizing his prowess, Vasudeva, with his intellect purified and mind free from fear, saluted and prostrated himself before him, who was illumining the whole of that lying in room with his divine luster, and began to praise him as follows. Then his praise. And you all must be knowing that it was Yogamaya who, what the Yogamaya did, she made everybody sleep off. All the guards were sleeping, nobody was keeping awake. So nobody even came to know that Krishna was already born. And later on, Devaki also understands that she has given birth to Mahavishnu, and she also prostrated, but she is a mother. So she's kept on saying, "My Lord, I'm so blessed that you have been born in my womb, but I am a mother. I feel very anxious. So please, somebody will see and kill you again. So please take your human form and do something so that you are protected." And then everything happens. So I'll tell the slokas and then Swamiji can. अथ सर्वगुणोपेतः कालः परमशोभनः यर्हे वाजनजन्मर्क्षं शान्तक्षग्रहतारकं दिशः प्रसेदुर्गगनं निर्मलोडुगणोदयं महीमङ्गलभूयिष्ठ पुरग्रामव्रजाकरा नद्यः प्रसन्नसलिला ह्रदा जलरुहश्रियः द्विजालिकुलसन्नादस्तवका वनराजयः ववौ वायुः सुखस्पर्शः पुण्यगन्धवः शुचिः अग्नयश्च द्विजातीनां शान्तास्तत्र समिन्धत मनांस्यासन् प्रसन्नानि साधूनाम सुरद्रुहां जायमाने अजने तस्मिन् नेदुर्दुन्दुभयो दिवि जगुः किन्नरगन्धर्वास्तुष्टुबुः सिद्धचारणाः विद्याधर्यश्च न ऋतुः अप्सरोभिः समं तदा मुमुचुर्मुनयो देवाः सुमनांसि मुदान्विताः मन्दं मन्दं जलधरा जगर्जुरनुसागरं निशीथे तम उद्भूते जायमाने जनार्दने देवक्यां देवरूपिण्यां विष्णुः सर्वगुहाशयः निशीथे तम उद्भूते जायमाने जनार्दने देवक्यां देवरूपिण्यां विष्णुः सर्वगुहाशयः आविरासीद् यथा प्राच्यां दिशीन्दुरिव पुष्कलः तमद्भुतं बालकमम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदार्युधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोदसौभगं महार्हवैदूर्यकिरीटकुण्डलत्रिषा परिष्वक्तसहस्रकुन्तलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षत तमद्भुतं बालकमम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदार्युधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोदसौभगं महार्हवैदूर्यकिरीटकुण्डलत्रिषा परिष्वक्तसहस्रकुन्तलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्यङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिः विरोचमानं वसुदेव ऐक्षत विरोचमानं वसुदेव ऐक्षत. See, I'm talking about years long back when we had just come to join the ashram. Ashram was very small. The ashram building itself was just a guru's abode, you can say. And people were also less. So Swamiji used to have satsang every day, and I think all the knowledge he had, he was definitely trying to impart it to us. And as you know, he is a storehouse of so many shlokas from so many scriptures. So he would recite many of the shlokas which he was fond of. So he would be just discussing. Like, this is a very informal session, This is not on a topic and 3 lectures on a particular topic. It's not like that. So we used to have very informal sessions. So in those sessions, Swamiji has chanted shlokas from Abhigyana Shakuntalam, then Raghuvamsham, and not many Upanishads, many of the Prakaranas, Bhagavad Gita, of course, Yoga Vasishta, Ashtavakra Samhita. And he used to sometimes tell about a lot of history, like Shankaracharya's, those days. There used to be a lot of arguments between the Pandits. So those things, so once he started telling us about Sri Krishna Karnamritam. Sri Krishna Karnamritam is a composition by Lila Shuka, and it is said that he was a great devotee. So he used to write on Sri Krishna, his beloved Lord. And it seems he had a small idol, and whatever he composed, he would ask the idol whether the idol liked it. If the idol liked it, idol will nod the head. Then only he would take it. So I remember this because that when Swamiji told, and as he tells, the manner in he has enjoyed the shlokas that comes forth. So one shloka is like this. I won't remember 4 lines. I don't, but 3 lines definitely I will remember. So Krishna is, as Krishna has taken birth today, and he grows up. He is the pupil of the eye of everybody, Mother Yashoda, and everybody in the Brajabhumi. And all the gopikas, they liked him very much. But they were also troubled by him because he used to go and steal milk, butter, curd, then koa is that katti milk, what you say, 30 pal. And he will go with his gang of other boys, and when the ladies are not there, or he will just divert their attention, what he used to do is he will go to the cowshed and leave the calves. When the calves are left, generally calves are tired, so that the milk will be there and you can milk that for your own use. He used to go and leave them, so the cows will go to the mothers and drink away all the milk. So when the gopikas would understand that Krishna has done that, their whole attention will be and the cows will drink also and then roam around everywhere. So they used to go and tie the cows. Meanwhile, he will go inside and steal. Then he will then distribute all the butter and everything, good things, to his friends, and not his friends were also the monkeys. The monkeys will be looking forward to when Krishna is giving these things to them. So the gopikas used to get very annoyed at times, but their annoyance was actually, it was just showing off. They used to be very happy because seeing Krishna, everybody used to become so mad after him. His innocence, his simplicity, his beauty, his mischiefs, everything they liked. And so they would come and tell Yashoda that, see, your son has done like this, see, your son has done like this. And poor Yashoda, as every mother does, no mother wants to hear about their child. It's bad things. So Yashoda would say that, I think that he goes very early to play. He doesn't take food. So he must be very hungry. And so you should go, when he goes to your houses, before you can steal, you can tell him, Krishna, there is butter for you, so you please take. So then the gopikas, don't you think that we do that? We take butter only to feed him. We keep it aside. And when we tell him that, Krishna, come, no need to steal. See, good butter is there, good this thing is there. Krishna will then put his 2 hands like this and say, your butter has no taste. My mother has given me such tasty one. See, my stomach is very full. And saying that, then he will do the mischief and quietly go and steal. And then, so there are many stories like that. And then the gopikas would tell Yashoda that we don't mind his taking. We don't even mind his giving to his friends because they are our children only. But why is he giving to the monkeys? The monkeys are taking and simply wasting every good thing. So they would find out new and new methods how to stop him. One method I am remembering that they said that we'll keep everything in one room and keep somebody on guard. Yashoda said, you are only complaining, you do this. Keep the room guarded by somebody. So they got hold of an old lady in the house and said that, Budima, you please sit here. And Krishna comes with the gang, don't allow him to go inside. After some time, and they got busy with their own work. After some time, there is lot of chaos and lot of shouting. What has happened? So all the ladies of the house, they came and they found that old lady is sitting there with all curd and everything on the face, and she is, poor thing, crying, and Krishna is saying like this, you say that we are the thieves. Now see, who is eating your curd? Actually, he has done that. The old lady could do nothing to them. And so at times they used to keep everything on those vessels. So, you know, from the ceiling they used to hang vessels. And if it was kept very high, so if they did not get any stool to climb up, then one boy will be on 4 legs, then another will stand on that boy. Then Krishna will get into the shoulder of that boy and ultimately take from there. So this sloka is one. One day they had gone to a house and 2-3 boys like this, and ultimately at the top is Krishna, and he has just put his hand inside a butter pot. When the Gopika of the house enters and catches him red-handed. So she asks, Kasvam Balaha, who are you boy? So he has got red-handed caught. So he felt a little afraid. So his voice becomes very soft and says, Balanujaha. He doesn't tell his name. He says, I am the brother of Balarama. Because Balarama is a good boy. Doesn't steal. So he says that I am brother of Balarama, Balanujaha. So, Kimihate, why you have come here? Then he said, oh, I came here because I thought that it is my house. Manmandira Shankaya. I thought it is my house, so I came. So the lady says, Yuktam. Okay, I understand that you thought this is your house, so you have come. Tan navanita bhanda vivare hastam kimastam nyasehe. Now can you tell me, you have come to your house, understanding that this is your house. Can you tell me why your hand is inside that mud pot? So he says, oh mother, don't you know? We take the calves for grazing. And when we go for grazing, we count them. How many cows and how many calves. Now when we come back, we have to count also. Now today one calf is less. So we are looking for it. I thought the calf has gone inside this. So I was searching. So these slokas, there are 4 lines. And the last line will be, such a Krishna who would say it like this, let that Krishna protect us. So another is, Krishna comes running. Matav, mother. So mother says, Kim Yadunatha? Yadunatha, what has happened? Dehi chashakam, give me a plate. So mother says, why you don't want a plate? Dehi chashakam. So he said that, I will drink milk. Patu payaha. I will drink milk. So mother said, Tannas chadya, that it is not the time to drink milk now. So he says, oh, kadasti va, when is the time to drink milk? Then mother says, Nishi, at night. At night I'll give you a cup of milk. So he says, mother, what is night? So mother said, when the darkness arises, then it is night. So immediately he closed his eyes and said, darkness has come, so give me milk, give me milk. So there are so many of such slokas. And the 4th line I don't know. So Swamiji used to, I got introduced to Sri Krishna Karnamritam through Swamiji. And Swamiji telling these, he will laugh like this as he started today. He will laugh and laugh and laugh. Then, so some of them I also learned. He's crawling on the floor. Floor is very shiny. He's seeing a Chandra. That is, his own face is looking like a moon. So he's wanting to catch the moon. And not being able to do that, he's crying. Huh? Mukaravinda. Oh, Aravinda. He thought that it is a lotus, not Chandra. It is a lotus. Jaya Jaya Shankha Gadadhara Neela Kalevara Pita Patambara Dehi Padam. Jaya Shankha Gadadhara Neela Kalevara Pita Patambara Dehi Padam. Jaya Bhakta Janashraya Mangala Karana Antima Bandhava Dehi Padam. Jaya Bhakta Janashraya Mangala Karana Antima Bandhava Dehi Padam. Jaya Shankha Gadadhara Neela Kalevara Pita Patambara Dehi Padam. Jai Guru.